Good evening, everyone. Welcome to class. My name is Imokwede Ohia. In the last class, we looked at the culture of error. In this session, we'll be starting a series, and this series will be titled Power 9. It's going to take us for the next 4 to 5 days because it's a lengthy series, so we'll be taking it in bits. In this series, today's session, I'll be introducing Power 9 to us, to teachers, education managers, proprietors, and every education stakeholder. Power 9 was, I worked with my team and also the former commissioner of education in Edo State. We worked on Power 9 together in crafting out this. Power 9 is made up of 9 items, or we call it the 9 superpower that a teacher should arm him or herself with while entering a class every day. And so it contains, in other words, Power 9 is referred to as the teacher daily checklist, or the teacher daily 9 superpowers that he or she should arm themselves with. The first item is the correct bus setup. We'll talk about this more. I just want to list them out. In the next series, we'll start taking them each item on its own, and we'll explain and expatiate on what each item, what they do, and how they affect or assist the teacher to become more effective and efficient in delivering lessons. The second one on the checklist is the Values Wall of Fame. That's for the secondary section. So we call it Values Wall of Fame. In secondary section, we're focusing on values, instilling values, value proposition, classroom value proposition, the school value proposition. So we're focusing on values in the second superpower is the Values Wall of Fame for secondary, and while for the ECCD and basic session, it is referred to as the character board. The third superpower in the Power 9 is the classroom setup and organization. That's the third superpower for the teacher, the classroom setup and organization. The fourth superpower is the cognitive drills, whether mental sum or spelling bee. So the teacher going to the classroom should arm him or herself with the fourth superpower, which is cognitive drills, mental sum and spelling bee. The fifth superpower is very interesting. This is one of my favorite superpower, is instructional coherence. Instructional coherence is very important for teachers. I've gone through some teachers' lesson notes and plan, and the first thing I look at quickly to know is to check for instructional coherence is the instructional objective, which you call the lesson objective, and the lesson evaluation. So we've had cases where the lesson instructional objectives and the lesson evaluation do not have a relationship. There's also no relationship between the lesson objectives and the chalkboard summary. Nothing at all. And so the teacher needs to arm him or herself with the fifth superpower, which is instructional coherence. It's very important. We'll explain more about instructional coherence in our subsequent videos. Also, another superpower, which is the sixth superpower for Power 9, is checking and responding. A lot of teachers do this. Some teachers do this, but they don't know the name. So during independent practice, teachers go around to check what the learners are doing, and they also respond by giving prompts. Few teachers respond by giving prompts. More teachers check without prompts, but few teachers also check with prompts. But it's also the sixth superpower for teachers to check and respond respond with positive feedback so that learners can improve during the independent practice and also with group work. The seventh superpower is evaluation. Teachers need the superpower a lot. You need to have the superpower. The power of evaluation makes you a professional teacher and an efficient teacher. So evaluation during the course of instruction, during the course of teaching, or at the end of teaching. So it depends on the particular lesson you're taking. The eighth superpower is motivation. Motivation does two things. It enables learners to behave well. It enables learners to work very hard. So teachers need to arm themselves with the eighth superpower of motivation, which is the eighth superpower in the Power 9. My most favorite superpower in the Power 9 is empathy. The ninth superpower is empathy. Empathy is the purest form of love. Most teachers will not do what they do to learners, like demean them, call them names, makes them feel worthless, make them not want to come to school, if they put themselves in the shoes of the learners. So empathy gives the superpower of empathy gives the teachers the ability to place him or herself in the shoes of the learners. So some of the things that some teachers do because they are not armed with the superpower of empathy. But once they are armed with the superpower of empathy, their teaching approach changes, their evaluation changes, a lot of things change. And so, in rounding up, Power 9, the 9 superpowers that every teacher should arm themselves with while going to a classroom is very, very important. In our subsequent videos, we will take each superpower and explain in details what they do and how they improve learning outcomes in schools. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, share with your friends, send us an email if you want to learn more about Power 9. We'll come and do trainings in your school and also share more resource materials with you. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.